Do we have any golfers in here right now? Come on, golfing enthusiasts, stand up and make some noise. Now, if you're a golfer who loves to hit on the cart girl, keep making noise, and please, for the love of God, check yourself into Arkham Asylum ASAP.
Please don't thank me.
Thank you.
I am being dangerous. You do recognize that you are absolutely stunning, right?
I just saw this golden nugget here today, and I've got to show you perhaps the most aggressive and most inefficient Riz ever captured on camera. Now, to briefly explain what a cart girl is to those who might not know, it's an employee of the golf course who rides around in what's fundamentally an ambulance for people that are really hungry or thirsty on the course. They bring a bunch of, like, snacks and stuff so that way you can purchase them to, re-energize. Well, this gentle sir here, after tipping a fedora, decides that he wanted a little more than refreshments from the cart girl this time around. So, I don't know exactly what led to it, but you can see in the beginning he said, "Please don't thank me," and then goes on to say that I'm being dangerous. So I have to imagine it went like this. She approaches in the cart and she says, "Hey sir, do you need beverages?" And he's like, "I'm being dangerous, you're beautiful."
Most men, I would imagine, most men, especially of an older generation, they're not used to seeing such apparent beauty. No, when they see someone just as breathtaking as you, it is a wonderful thing to find someone attractive and then to have their attention.
Brother, you don't have her attention, you have her held hostage. She is working, she is obligated to interact with you, and you also have your entire arm on the steering wheel of the golf cart. She couldn't leave, even if she made a mad dash to try and get out of there, pedal to the metal. He has got her trapped in his spider web here, locked into this cutscene that she can't skip. I also hate the way he talks. He talks like a pinky-up, old-school Redditor gloating about understanding a Rick and Morty joke. Like, he talks like he's giving some kind of self-help speech. It's so annoying. It's just the way he goes on. Like, it's like a drama club thespian troupe-type monologue that he gives here. And it also doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you mean most older men probably haven't seen beauty like her? Wouldn't older men have been exposed to more beauty because they've been around longer? What, just because this guy watches porn or something? He thinks, like, old men must not have seen what I've seen. I understand how to handle myself around attractive women. I consume porn.
For however fleeting it may be. And so for me as a man, to see someone as stunning as you, it is exhilarating. So imagine being in your presence, being in your orbit, these older gentlemen who have never seen such beauty. I would imagine that they are just taken so aback that they become monkeys, like most men are. More into understanding why I feel what I feel.
I don't know why he's so aggressively yelling it at her. "You're stunning!" And then he also takes these long pauses. I would imagine your beauty takes older men and reduces them to primates. Not like me, nope, not like me. You see, I can understand your beauty doth has tingled my very soul. It is exhilarating, exquisite, even the subtle vicissitudes of love blossoming on the course. 18 holes, 18 souls, bound together. You know what I'm saying? He is trying so hard to do the classic nice guy thing. I'm not like most men. Not like most men. They become monkeys. Me? Nope. Definitely not doing that. I just love you. I'm just in love with you. Do you know that? I think you are absolutely beautiful, and you have my heart. I will actually die for you if you ask me to do so. Did you know that? Because I love you. Why are you not reciprocating these feelings right now? Why are we not going back and forth with this? Do you not feel the same? What did I do wrong? Huh? You hate me? Oh, you hate me, do you? Okay. Like, that's exactly like the tone of this flirting right here from this guy. It's like the creepiest Riz. Now, when I was initially watching this, I saw something dangling from, like, his shirt. I thought at first it was like a really big goatee, but upon further inspection, it's not. So then I thought this may have been like a skit or something, because it started to look like a mic, like a lav mic. But when I blew it up and enhanced it like it was fucking CSI, it turns out it's sunglasses. At least I'm almost 100% sure it's sunglasses that he has, like, on like the collar here. I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is staged or anything. It doesn't look like it, and that isn't a mic. If it was a mic, the audio would be far clearer. It's pretty clear that it's coming from the phone that she has in the cart. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there, that I went through like a whole investigation here to see what that fucking dangling thing was.
Are you doing cart?
Yes. But I will tell you this, if I do see you again, which I hope I do,
I think I'll be around.
I'm going to want
maybe
to talk to you more. I like being in your orbit. I hope you are told on a daily basis that you are treasured. Much as I hate to say this, I am going to miss you. I want to enjoy every moment. And I hate knowing that this moment is going to end. You have beautiful golfing in front of me. I have someone so beautiful in front of me right now, too.
I have become a puddle in my pants. Excellent work, gentle sir. Wow. That was very smooth. A lot to take in there. A very strong finale. The conclusion couldn't have been better. He laments that their conversation has to end because she needs to get back to work, and you have occupied plenty of her time with this song and dance, but he wants to give a parting speech anyway. I've really enjoyed our time together, ma'am. If you could rate me 5 stars on Yelp for this conversation, it'd mean a lot to me. Like, he's trying to, like, sell her on something. And he's like, I really hope I see you again, and if I do, fair warning, I'm gonna want to talk to you again. Yeah, I'm gonna want to say hello again. I'm gonna come over and fucking bother you again. Yes, I am. You know, it's just so hard to say goodbye. You know, it really sucks that these moments have to end. Like, time progresses. It's kind of cringe, right? You know, I wish we could stay locked in this conversation forever. I'm sure you do as well. And, you know, it's just something you got to really stop and smell the roses about. Like, I got beautiful golfing in front of me here, going 45 over par on the daily. But I also have something beautiful right here. You. And, you know, I'd really like to kind of just stay over here in this beauty, you know what I mean? You're leaving? Oh, okay. No, yeah, okay, you're leaving? All right. Now, I think there is a strong lesson here, a good takeaway for those watching at home. Don't be like this guy. Not just on the golf course, you know, like, this guy, he's shanking the drives when it comes to flirting. Like, these are some really rough slices. And this kind of tactic will be bad no matter where it is deployed here. Like, aggressively yelling compliments at a woman, like, to her face, that's just going to be perceived as, like, a threat. Like, it is, as he said, dangerous. Like, that just seems dangerous with this guy who comes up acting unhinged. You're stunning! Stunning! Exhilarating! Like, it's weird. It's odd. And also coupled with the fact that he is literally impeding her ability to leave if she wants to, like making it harder for her to flee the conversation. Not great. Not the ideal circumstances to try and have love blossom there. So I would recommend not flirting in this manner to anyone, anywhere, even outside of golf courses, believe it or not. But yeah, anyway, I just want to talk about this a little bit. It had me pretty surprised here. That's about it. So yeah. Check out the cringiest DUI arrest you'll ever see. She keeps trying to rizz up the officer, telling them don't fret. Favorite wrestler of all time is Kane. That was really fucking loud. That sounded like the scary car commercial viral video from back in the day.
Are you blowing air into the tube?
Everything okay in there, ma'am?
License and clear expired in August of 2022. 2017 system to a
Can you crank the window down?
Okay, looks like it's going to be a DUI. It's a adult female.
Holy, she is hammered.
The front end looked like it was a...
Oh, wait, she's busting a move. Give her a second. Give her some space.
Hey, open the door. It's the police.
The who? It's like a mime routine.
The next incoming, just come in and block it from the front. It does look disabled, but just in case she tries to drive away.
Her animations here. It reminds me of when I was a kid going to see Cirque du Soleil La Nuba in Orlando, where they had the clowns come out and just do like all the over-the-top gestures and shit. I don't think I've ever been that drunk. Holy. She's just full-blown emoting.
Open the door. There we go. Step out. Come on out.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
That? What's going on?
Waiting.
Canine Sheet, open the door for me.
Oh my,
You're waiting for what?
oh my goodness.
Can you turn the car off for me?
She's waiting for the edible to hit. Any minute now, I'm sure.
What's your name?
Yeah, that's cute.
What'd you hit? Where are you coming from?
Somewhere.
Somewhere? Okay. Well, are you willing
Fair.
to do
Makes
field
sense.
sobriety
Checks out.
tests?
We'll see.
We'll see. Are you willing to get out of the car for me?
See.
It's a yes or no. It's not a we'll see. It's a yes or no. Are you gonna get out of the car?
Looks like she's about to tell a scary ghost story.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
Yes.
Are you ready to
Perhaps.
get out?
Perchance.
That's my new favorite.
This guy?
Yeah, that's
You want
it.
to talk to him? Will you get out for him? I'll stop talking to you if you're willing to talk to him and get out.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Coming out and just speaking with
Let me
us
talk
and
to that
know
guy.
what happened. She okay?
That's a new favorite.
Alright, can you come out and speak with me, please?
Yes.
I'd like to wear your skin, please, officer.
Do you need help getting out? Sure. So that's why it'd be easier if you
Canine,
step
can you
out.
start
Come here.
fire as a precaution to just
What's up?
do an eval on her once we get her out?
Hey, what's up? You need help getting out? What's your name, ma'am?
Code 4, they can come up.
Do you need help?
She was looking for a handshake.
Okay.
I want to touch you. I want to touch him.
Okay. Can you come out for me, please?
Oh man, I don't like this guy's POV anymore. This hurts my feelings. Now we're just third wheeling. Oh man.
I wish you more,
Hey, what's up? Are you okay? What are you crying about?
This is such a beautiful name.
Huh? Tell Fred?
don't fret. Don't fret.
Oh, what does that mean?
Oh.
What's up?
Sorry, that's the way.
What are you apologizing for?
Can I kiss her?
No, we can't do that.
Sorry. Can I have you?
Do you have your ID on you?
Damn, are you really?
This is some wacky riz.
Let's go in. Let's talk behind the vehicle. I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. All right, so what's going on?
Man, where is she right now? She is just not even in this corporeal realm.
I think that this is the last thing I'm ever going to be able to, Hey,
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, animation canceled that thought.
this will be the last thing
The last thing what?
that me and you,
Do you happen to have your ID on you?
who gives a fuck?
Hey,
I
hey,
mean, I
hey.
just want to know your name.
Good for you.
Oh boy. Oh no. She's letting one of the other voices in the head take control.
This is the last thing. What? This is the last thing that I ever get to say to do.
Okay.
This is the last thing.
Oh, hey.
Guy. His name's like Todd.
Come on, man. Show her some respect. This was the last thing you guys are gonna get to do together.
You do? What is it? What kind of weapon do you have on you?
Blunderbuss.
No, don't do that.
Back pocket.
What kind of weapon do you have on you? Can you check her for a second?
Okay.
Hey, no blowing raspberries.
All right. I'm gonna use the back of my hand.
Please stop! Please stop!
It's
please
best if you-
stop!
Oh boy.
You understand that you're under arrest for DUI, correct?
It's okay. Let it out.
Man, we would like you to sit by yourself, or we're gonna have to actually just place you in the seat, okay?
I'm sorry.
And now I think we're all better off for having heard that.
For us? We'll try to help you in as best we can.
You want me to do this side, or you guys do it?
Now, are we sure that she's drunk? We did not do an FST. I just want to put it out there. We don't know.
Probably don't need much out of you guys, so.
Medical person.
Which one of you trapped a feral animal back there, making her fight it?
And a breathalyzer test.
Hey, Carissa. What's up? You okay?
Yeah.
What's you smiling about?
You are ridiculously handsome.
I
Oh, that's
appreciate
sweet.
that.
That was
Glad you
nice.
think so. Okay, so we're gonna have to walk in there. Are you gonna?
Oh, she's happy
walk?
again.
Like, if it's just me, just go look at what?
Go look.
What am I looking at?
This has
You're so ridiculously good looking.
this has to be more than alcohol, right? Like it's gotta be. Like I've seen tons and tons and tons of DUIs. This is like another level of incoherent. This has gotta be some kind of crazy shit. Like, yeah, maybe like some cocktail, maybe some like MDMA in there and shit. It's gotta be.
I appreciate that.
Oh, yep.
No, we're walking this way.
Oh, which way?
This way. Sorry, we're gonna.
And to think, just a few moments ago, we were screaming and screeching and squealing. I was silly, right? Look how much fun we're having now.
Ridiculous.
See, it's a good time, really.
Not to be ridiculous. Could you walk through these doors for me, please? Yes or no, Carissa? Do you understand your rights? Yes, no.
Obviously, she does.
You with me, Carissa?
Yes.
Did you understand what I just read to you?
Well, I did.
Okay.
No, this is so weird. This is so uncomfortable right now. Jesus Christ.
I don't want you to hurt yourself. It's kind of slow. Once it's finished,
I'm so curious what the
you're
BAC
provide
is gonna
2
be.
breath samples. You're gonna have to take deep breaths. But if the reading isn't that high, probably just gonna kick you loose. So that's why it's really important to get the reading. Have you ever been arrested before for DUI?
Imagine she's just stone sober. She blows like a straight fucking zeros, goose eggs across the board. They're like, all right, you're free to go. Back to that busted Tesla missing its tire that you fucking crashed in the middle of the street and couldn't even coherently get out of the car in one piece. We've got nothing.
So, do you let go of this?
No, I will hold it for you.
Oh.
Oh, this is like the industrial level breathalyzer.
You have to blow hard. It's for some reason it's not detecting it at all.
For some reason, huh?
Blowing out. So you're gonna go. Okay, no, it's not working. We have to try it again and blow as hard as you can.
This is so.
Take a seat.
This is
I'll
so
do that.
fucking ridiculous.
Let's take a seat for me, please. Thank you. I thought you said you weren't gonna stand up. Why do you like that phrase so much? Hmm? Okay. That sounds scary.
Yeah, it sounds like a threat.
Okay.
Sounds like something a witch
Like I
says
said,
in a forest.
As hard as you possibly can. Okay, you got it? You ready? Take that deep breath.
Yep.
It is not registering at all. I don't know how hard you're blowing.
Brother, what do you mean? I can look at this and tell you there is not a single bit of air leaving her mouth into that
I don't know why
device.
it's not working.
She's outsmarted the system. We've got nothing.
Okay, so it's probably this is gonna fall.
God, I just want to know what her BAC is. Holy shit, Jesus Christ.
It would be a lot.
Okay, I just
No, I will
this
not
is really fucking
Like, so I'll be
weird.
taking that off. Then you're gonna turn
She
around
is
for
so
me, and you're
fried,
gonna-
it's crazy.
What's up?
Just tell me what the BAC was when they finally do get the blood test going.
Officers obtained a warrant for a hospital blood draw, which confirmed she was driving under the influence. She was subsequently charged. Share your thoughts below.
They didn't give me the fucking number. I just wanted to know the number. That was a crazy level of drunk. There had to be more. 2 beers max. Yeah, just a couple of beers. Flirting with someone can oftentimes be challenging, and occasionally the only winning move is not to play. Sometimes it's best just to spam emotes and see how that goes. And today I want to take you on a journey. It's a 2-part epic like Homer's Odyssey, but if Homer had written about a weirdo who's desperately trying to make a woman fall in love with him by calling her autistic. Now the backstory here, I'll go ahead and give you the cliff notes of the prequel. This gentle sir protagonist has just joined a new friend group and has found particular interest in this woman, and he reaches out to her trying to talk to her saying, I'll be honest with you, I don't understand you. And then he just goes on to say that she's quiet and he doesn't know anything about her other than she likes potatoes in the town of Salem, and that he just laments that he just doesn't know anything about her and she doesn't make eye contact with him. She asks, does that bother you? And he says no, which is a big fib right there. Lying is a sin and now he's condemned straight to hell. This clearly bothers him because he melts down about it. He also doesn't keep that charade up for long. He immediately folds and says, I mean, somewhat, yeah. It actually hurts a lot. It keeps me up at night. I actually can't sleep. I'm crying all the time because of it. But it's a normal human response, so you can't blame me. Too late. I'm already blaming you. Can I ask a blunt question? She says, sure. And he says, are you autistic? Man, the Riz Lord has struck like a lightning bolt here. If those panties aren't sodden after that blunt question, I just don't know what works anymore. She says, no, are you? And he goes, lol, no. So what do you think about me? She says, in what way? He seems to get kind of offended by that, so he snaps like a Redditor adjusting his fedora. It's a simple question. What do you think about me? Madame, it's actually quite elementary, honestly. What do you think about me as a lover? She pulls no punches and just goes, I don't really think of you, so not sure how to answer that. That was quite the fucking biblical smackdown right there. And he says, Jesus. Okay, I'll try something else. Why? At that point, you should just be like, yep, that didn't work. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna go solo queue in League of Legends and wash away my troubles. Like, I don't know why he's gonna try something else. But he goes, why do you never laugh at my jokes? Not that I'm trying to make you in particular laugh. Why is it so hard to make conversation with you? It's like I'm reading text messages from Timmy Turner to Trixie. Like, what do you mean? Why do you never laugh at my jokes? I wonder what the dynamic of the friend group is like with this guy in there. Does he try to be like the class clown or something? So, for context, she is 23 years old, he is 24 years old, and I imagine the rest of the friend group is in that early 20s ballpark. So these aren't children, these are adults. And he's like, why do you never laugh at my jokes? I told you to pull my finger and I tooted. And you didn't even giggle. Like, what am I supposed to do? This is side-splitting comedy, come on. Why is it so hard to make conversation with you? Are you autistic? He just texts so juvenile. What do you think about me? Do you like me? Circle yes or no. Or you're autistic. And then he runs away. She responds saying, I'm more of a listener. Don't take it personal. I'm just shy, I guess. And then he immediately takes it personal. There's gotta be a reason. I'm better looking and more successful than 90% of the men you know. So what's your type? I want to get to know you. He's desperate. He's on his knees right now, shaking his hands. I must know. There's gotta be a reason. And she says, my type is a man who doesn't ask me if I'm autistic. I mean, that's pretty picky. Come on. Well, you're looking for a unicorn here. All good men accuse the women they're trying to win over of being autistic at some point. It's standard protocol. This guy's just following the textbook formula. He then says, can you blame me for assuming that? What the fuck? Yes, absolutely. That's a crazy thing to assume about someone, especially considering his whole purpose of the conversation was trying to get laid. Like, he's romantically interested in this person, and his way of spitting game is to ask if they're autistic. That's such a weird thing to do. And then he goes, don't get me wrong, you're pretty, but I definitely considered the possibility you're autistic or definitely on the spectrum somewhere. One of the number one signs of autism is not laughing at this guy's jokes. So he looked it up on WebMD and he was just, for her own sake, concerned for her well-being. He's actually looking out for her. She says, lol, what? Reflect on your words when you go to bed tonight. See ya. Just trying to end this conversation because it's going downhill so quick. This is an avalanche of dog shit. And he just goes, wow. Owen Wilson's there for a moment and then just says, I think you're jealous I spent the night with redacted and you went home alone. This is classic. When everything goes tits up, it's like, you're actually just super jealous of me because I'm slamming ham on the regular. I'm fucking your friends. I am having sex with women that want me because it's impossible for a woman not to want me. You just must be autistic. That's what's going on here. And you're jealous now. You're the problem, not me. And you're lucky that I even gave you the time of day. Your loss. He then clears the air here, making sure that it doesn't trouble her mind that Casanova is spoken for, and he also doesn't want any rumors to spread in the friend group, so he clarifies, don't worry, nothing happened, we just watched Netflix in bed. No need to be jealous. And then drop this emoji. I have a hunch she really wasn't jealous. Just a guess. She doesn't seem interested. And I think you have ensured that she will never be interested by trying to, like, diagnose her with autism through text message flirting. Now, the next day, she made a follow-up post because he had an even bigger, like, psychotic break here. So that was all part 1. Part 2, he comes back bigger and badder than ever here. The sequel went insano style. So he texts her saying, "What's your problem? Is this some sort of trauma response?" Crying, laughing emoji, which I don't think there was any laughing, just crying behind the phone on this one. "I just don't get it," blank, using her name. "I've known you since March 12th, and for whatever God knows what reason, you decide to treat me like complete shit. You hug Redacted and Redacted, but not me. You share a couch with Redacted, but when I join, you get up and leave. Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Or blind? Or what? The fuck did I ever do to you? I'm pissed off because you're clueless and extremely oblivious to the point you don't appreciate a good thing when it's directly in your face." What the hell is even that, brother? A good thing when it's directly in your face? The only thing that's directly in her face is your accusations that she might be autistic. Like, what are you talking about? You're LARPing as her, like, doctor, and nothing else. Even just setting aside the baffling autism accusations, there's no even semblance of romance behind his texts. They're just aggressive. Like, and nothing beyond that. They're just weird. So I don't know why he's thinking that he's doing such a good job with the game that she should be enamored with him. But then he just goes, "I just, period, don't, period, get, period, it, period." Goes full-blown rock bottom. "I just don't get it. Help me understand her name." He keeps repeating her name. So he just keeps saying it over and over again. Just saying her name in these texts. And she just says, "Lol, what?" She says, "Are you fighting yourself right now? Am I involved in this argument?" Man, she is just absolutely slapping this guy. It's so good. Yeah, I mean, this guy's just fighting his inner demons here. This man's battling ghosts in the paranormal dimension. He says, "This is all about you," her name. "Stop acting so obtuse. You may not be autistic, but you sure act like you're into trains or some shit." I don't know what is going on in his fucking frontal lobe here. It just gets worse and worse. She says, "LMAO, why do you keep saying my name? Trains are cool. Is there some unresolved childhood trauma I need to know about? Because what the fuck is your problem? I can help you out if that's the case. But you have to let me take the first step and stop being so guarded all the damn time. It's impossible to get through to you." Why would you be asking about these things? If there's some childhood trauma, I need to know about it. Also, let's just go ahead and assume she's like, you know what, there is some childhood trauma, and then she, like, spills her guts to him. This would be, like, the worst person to confide anything in. This is a guy who is already having a conniption because she doesn't laugh at his jokes and doesn't make eye contact enough with him. Like, I highly doubt he would be a good confidant for anything heavy. This guy would immediately be like, "Oh, well, childhood trauma, that's another symptom of autism. It's ridiculous. You're lucky you have me around, honestly." Says her name again, which is so creepy. He just keeps throwing her name into every message he sends as if it's some kind of, like, dramatic moment in a television series. "Please, I know you hear it all the time, but you're very pretty. I like you when you're not acting like an autistic, frigid bitch. Respectfully." Hey, that silver tongue's coming out in full effect right now. He's becoming irresistible. March 12th, and I haven't proven myself enough to you yet. Real quick, March 12th is not that long. It's not like you've fucking known her your whole life or anything. Like, what are you expecting to do in this span of time to make her fall in love with you? What do you mean you haven't proven yourself enough to her yet? What are you trying to do, like backflips and shit? Do you just keep trying to tell, like, the worst jokes imaginable, hoping to get some kind of pity giggle out of her? Like, it's so incomprehensible. He thinks that it's been such a long time. You've been single all this time. Ages. Almost 2 months you've been single. Like, it's crazy. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. It's extremely suspicious, actually. Why would a girl like you be single? What are you hiding? I don't understand what you want, in all honesty, lol. First step of what? referring to his previous message where he asked her to, or when he said that he wants to take the first step, but she needs to let him. She teases him with some sarcasm here. LMAO, okay, I'm hiding so much, dude. First step of our potential. He's already envisioned 5 different universes where you two are madly in love, and the potential it's incalculable. I can make your life 10 times better than it is now. I'm so sure of that, I'd give that to you in writing, which is legally binding through text messages. You're beautiful, her name again, and I'm what you want in a guy, correct? Incorrect. Where did he even get that assumption from? I'm exactly what you want in a guy, right? The one who just keeps accusing you of being autistic? That's what you're looking for, isn't it? No? Well, I guess you have some unresolved childhood trauma then, and you're just a frigid bitch, I suppose. And then he just says, you're joking. You're performing. He can't accept that she wouldn't be interested in him. You're putting on a teach me a lesson or something stupid, lol. I don't for a second believe you. Her name again. What does that mean? You're putting on a teach me a lesson? What is that? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense. I don't have to date you just because you find me physically attractive. That's like consent 101. Believe what you want. Don't forget, I'm suspicious. Yeah, you are, because there's no way you're single. You either have a severe mental disorder or asexual. And she says, so anyone who's not into you falls under that category, LMAO. Interesting. I love so many things about you. Her name again. The way that his mind is able to switch gears is pretty impressive here. You must have a severe mental disorder. I love so many things about you, Schnookums. Oh, sweet pea. Oh my goodness, I just want to cuddle up inside you and let our bodies perform fucking friction on each other till we start a fire with our love. Genuinely, I love you as a friend, and I love you as a person. I want to make you smile. Smile emoji. That's so cringe. Oh, that's so fucking bad. I want to make you smile. Like this. See Exhibit A, for example. It's the smiling emoji with a little blush. Oh... He's trying to be mushy here after insulting her, doing nothing but insulting her for the entire, 2-day conversation. What's your height, by the way? All of my exes have been 5'9 plus, so taller than you, Winky. But you have gorgeous eyes and tasty lips for sure. You look healthy. You make me want to become a daddy. Who took his phone? Who did he just give his phone to? This can't be the same guy. This is full-blown Jekyll and Hyde. It cannot be the fucking same guy. Literally, the previous message before he tried this approach was saying that she must have some kind of severe mental disorder or be asexual because she's still single after 2 months. Oh boy. Jiminy Christmas. So, this is going to be a shocker, but that's the last time they communicated, at least as of right now. She shared the text messages with the rest of the friend group, and they found him to be extremely obnoxious and creepy, so apparently they kicked him out and they don't really talk to him. Can't imagine why. Seems like such a good, stable individual, I suppose. Yeah, I just wanted to share this a little bit. If you're going to try and flirt with someone, maybe don't follow this guy's roadmap. Not very effective. That's about it. So yeah. There's a lot of lonely men in the world. And I'm going to change that right now by revealing the secret technique that's 100% guaranteed to get you an intimate relationship immediately. You will be irresistible to women. Is your game weak? Is your riz falling on deaf ears? Well, that's a thing of the past, Buster. Throw out everything you thought you knew about romance. I'm overwriting it right now with this cheat code with women.
You can talk to a woman for 5-10 hours. You can talk about any goddamn thing. Nothing's going to change unless your intention is there. And that's one of the things that most people miss is the intention. So what I mean that is if you're talking to a woman and you're like, oh, what's your name? And you're not looking at her, you're not giving her that intention that I want to fuck you, then it's just a normal conversation between two people. It's like when you go for a job interview, somebody asks you 500 questions, you don't get turned on, you don't go home and masturbate like, oh my god, somebody asked me 50 questions, so I need to,
It truly is just that simple. The solution was right under our nose the entire time, staring us in the face. Have any of you ever tried going up to a stranger saying, salutations, I'd like to fuck you, to see where it gets you? Because I'll tell you where it gets you. In bed with them. Or in jail behind bars. But sometimes, that's a risk you gotta be willing to take. You all know how much I love pickup artist content. I stumbled upon this earlier today and it had a huge smile on my face. They talk about having a conversation with a woman like it's the worst thing in the world. Like if you haven't made your intentions clear about just wanting to fuck, then all you're doing is engaging in a conversation with a girl. Ew. Yuck. It's of paramount importance to spit it right in her face that you are there to fuck. That is your intention, and you need to make it clear in no uncertain terms. Otherwise, it's just like a job interview, and you don't go to a job interview and then go home and masturbate because you got asked a bunch of questions. No. Patooey.
That's what it is. We're trying to differentiate from that. We don't want this to be just another platonic conversation where two people talk for 20 minutes but nobody feels turned on or nobody feels attraction for the other person. And the only time that will change is if your intention is communicated to them. Now, some people...
You want to know the quickest way to ensure that the conversation ends on the spot with no attraction? Try just saying, I want to fuck you, to a complete stranger. You're either getting maced, slapped, or the cops are getting called on you instantly. Like, they'll throw your ass out of the bar like it's a Looney Tunes cartoon where they literally kick you out and you just, like, skid across the ground with your fucking ass in the air. It is the worst possible approach to just go up to someone and say that. Greetings. Sex? Maybe? Pickup artists are always so interesting to me because it seems like you can just say the most nonsensical shit ever and dudes will buy into it and pay you for the privilege of hearing the worst advice ever that will probably land them on a watch list somewhere. Like, I bet I could convince dudes that a good pickup approach is to go up to a woman and say something like, hey, I'm not weird, and I'll prove it. I got your nose, and you reach out and do this with your hand. And then it'll pique her curiosity, because the female mind is always, very inquisitive. She'll ask, what are you doing with my nose? And that's when you say, I'll give it back if we have sex. I guarantee someone would think that's a good idea. It's so sad how easy it is to take advantage of gullible, desperate men. You don't even need to look like an alpha male Chad Thundercock. Like, we just looked at the Reddit mod pickup artist who's giving lessons on TikTok for like $3,000 seminars, and that guy is legitimately a Discord moderator, and he looks like it too. You can smell him through the screen, and yet he has clients paying him money for the worst advice ever. One of his cursed techniques that he tried to convey was that you put on a glove and then put your finger inside of her and start raking. And people were like, genius! That's the one, that's why I'm not getting any girls. I haven't tried that. I'm gonna start putting gloves on to meet them. It's just pure lunacy and degeneracy now. If you really wanted to get laid, all you have to do is start drinking GamerSups and using code MOIST at gamersups.gg. The flavors are so good, it's going to make you more confident, more attractive, and just legitimately a better man that women are going to fall in love with. My favorite flavor from GamerSups right now is lean. It was titty milk for the longest time, but recently I've been converted to the lean House of Discipline here. That flavor goes insano style. I really like it a lot. So yeah, code MOIST at gamersups.gg. Check it out.
In my mind, makes all the difference is one, you need to be dominating. Second, you need to be invading their space. But this is the problem. Most people will not let you invade their space unless they're comfortable with you. So your goal is to continue to invade their space in a manner that's okay for them. So for instance, if I just come here and do this, you'll be like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
He treats conversations with women like it's a game of Civilization 5 where he's just trying to keep taking away parts of their space. It's so weird to see people think this way. Your goal when talking to a woman is to constantly be trying to figure out how to make her just comfortable enough where I can go in there and start honking on her titties. And I love that his optimal method for reaching that level of comfortability is to just say he wants to fuck. Like, I can already picture this, just screaming from across the bar, "Excuse me, milady, I am approaching you with sexual intent. The following conversation is designed to end with my wiener in your mouth. Now may I invade your personal space? Hey, it's good to see you."
And then say, so for instance, if I want to ask her name, I could ask her name, what's your name? Okay, it's not sexual at all. But now if I say, I want to fuck you, what's your name? All of a sudden my tonality changes, all of a sudden the way I make eye contact changes, so...
And all of a sudden her level of panic and fear changes, where now she's in fight or flight mode because you are a creep. You are a weirdo who is scaring whoever you do this to. I want to fuck. What's your name? It's almost like the rock bottom scene in SpongeBob. I can't understand your accent, but in this case, instead of the it's, I want to fuck you. What's your name? I want to fuck you. Where'd you come from? I want to fuck you. What do I have to do to fuck you?
I'll do that again on the camera so they can see my expressions. If I just say, what's your name? There is nothing that subcommunicates that I'm attracted to you. But if I say, I really want to fuck you, what's your name? All of a sudden my facial expressions changes, my tonality changes.
And I'm running the other way. Doing it right at the camera, you could really feel just how awful this would be to experience. just having this complete stranger come up to you and say, I want to fuck you, what's your name? Like, that's alarming. Pretty much everyone is on edge after that. If anyone even hears you do that, they're looking over their shoulder and getting ready to call for some help. That's like yelling bomb in an airport. Just coming up to someone saying, I want to fuck you, what's your name? Everyone's weirded out by that. I have to imagine this guy has never actually done that in his life. Maybe he just hates the students that sign up for his class, so he's trying his best to ruin their life, because that is horrible, horrible advice.
And that subcommunicates the whole sexual energy, the sexual tone, and the brain starts to process there is something more going on than somebody just asking my name.
Brother, you don't have to vocalize every thought and intention during a conversation. I'm sure if you're only there for sex, that intention will be communicated through the way that you talk to the person. You don't have to just shout it, I just want sex! What's your name?
You know, and that's why when you're talking to them, instead of just having that conversation, oh, where are you from? Oh, that's cool. What do you do? Oh, that's cool. It should be almost be like, where are you from? You know, I want to have sex with you. Where are you from? You know, I want to take you home. Tell me more about you. You know, I want to fuck you right now. What flight did you take from Denver to coming here?
What flight did you take from Denver to come here? Did you take the Cock Meat Express? Because I can give you a ride on that one as well for the departing flight. We've got plenty of time. He prefaces each question he asks a woman with, I want to have sex with you. Where are you from? Hey, I want to get you back to my place so we can steam ham. You a dog or cat person? Look, I want to mash pissers and nothing else. I just want to fuck you. So what kind of food do you like to eat? What's your favorite movie?
And that will, you know, right now, even though I'm speaking very fast, it's not coming out right, but that intention is what's going to make them feel, okay, this is not just some guy interviewing me. He has an intention, he has an agenda, and that intention has to be conveyed to them.
I'm pretty sure that's like the last possible intention you'd ever want to convey to someone, that you just want to fuck them by any means necessary. That's scary. That is creepy. Weird. I don't think that's a positive thing that he's trying to portray it as. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is extremely effective. I doubt it, but I guess it could be. He is the expert after all. But I had to share this. This had me giggling just at the thought of going up to strangers and starting the conversations like this. So I had to share it with all of you. That's really about it. So yeah. I've stumbled across the creepiest dating coach the cyberspace has ever seen. He's like a Galactus level threat to getting laid. Like if you ever wanted to ensure every woman is frightened of you, follow his advice. But also, if you want to follow his advice, make sure you got your piggy bank ready to turn over because you got to pay for his course on it. This is his slogan, Alpha Dominance in Dating, Rise Above the Rest. And then if you scroll down on his homepage, it says, Navigate the fog when it comes to women, it's time to level up. Now, I'm going to show you all the videos he's been posting to try and drive sales to his Picking Up Women course, the Steaming Ham Tutorial Step-by-Step Guide. And he's pretty much exactly what you're picturing right now after reading It's Time to Level Up. He legitimately looks and speaks like a Redditor who's just reading off of old Ask Reddit pages from 12 years ago.
You do not have to accept her rejection.
You couldn't script a worse start to this lesson. You don't have to accept her rejection. Brother, that's like the #1 thing you should accept, not just with women, but with people in general. Nobody likes the pushy douchebag that refuses to take no for an answer. The guy's out here cosplaying as a car salesman, treating romance like it's a Yu-Gi-Oh duel. No, I will not allow this to happen because I have this trap card. The conversation will continue whether you like it or not.
I'm a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now, if you're one of the people that haven't applied anything in my course or my videos or anything like that, this video is not for you. This is an advanced technique.
This ain't your grandma's flirting no more. This ain't Weenie Hut Junior's. This is forbidden jutsu. While you were out partying, he was inside, studying the techniques, and he's bestowing upon us his sage wisdom with the advanced stuff. This is a man who has mastered the female mind, and he's sharing all of its secrets with us and telling us all the techniques to make it bend to our will.
You don't have to accept her rejection. Now, here's an example. I was talking to a girl, and she said, oh, you know, I'm not really interested. And I, instead of just going, okay, and then just turning away, I did this. Why would you not be interested in me? I'm the best.
It's genius! The chosen one! Lisan Al-Gaib! How could we have not thought of that technique? Whoa! Instead of just accepting when a girl isn't into you, you say, wait, but you should be. No, you! He's done it! He's cracked the code! His midichlorian count is beyond our comprehension. Behold, the patron saint of pussy has come! Yes! So instead of accepting a rejection, you keep pestering her about you being the best. If that's not the most cringe shit in the world, I don't know what is.
Absolutely the best. And she's like, oh, how? I'm like, well, you'd have to come over to my house to find out. And you'd also have to be okay with kink, and you'd also have to be okay with my mastery of the ropes and the fact I have multiple women. And actually, maybe not. Maybe you wouldn't be the best for me.
Yeah, fucking right, dweeb. She'd see through that lie so quickly. The only thing you're best at is top lane one-trick Teemo in your fucking anime club Discord group. No shot that would ever work in a real situation. If you said that to a living, breathing human being in the real world, she would be so immediately creeped out by you, she'd be running away, fucking screaming for help. Going up to a stranger who has just rejected you and then saying you're the best and the only way she'll find out how is if she comes over and has to be into kink and all of that. What fantasy are you living in? You're so fucking porn-brained if you think that would ever work on just a total stranger. It makes you sound like a serial killer, like she'd go over and it'd be a scene out of Dexter's early seasons, fucking plastic put up everywhere as you're about to dismember her. She'd have to be okay with your mastering of the ropes and your multiple women. A, saying multiple women in this context makes it sound like multiple victims more than anything, and B, I don't know who put this into the heads of some like really desperate men, but most women don't like to hear that you're fucking a ton of other women too. Like that's not really a turn on or anything. I know that a lot of delusional dudes think it makes them seem more desirable to women, like, oh, it's okay if you tell me no, I have like 16 other women that will tell me yes. Your loss, I suppose. But it's not really like a flex or anything. It seems super weird. It is super weird.
She started going back and forth with me, and I started building attraction in that because now I had sidestepped her fucking rejection. Granted, keep in mind, I didn't force it. I didn't say, no, you're no. I just played into her little fucking game. I knew she was playing with me a little bit, or just kind of disengaging, and I gave her a little bit of fun. You want to know what I did with her later?
Of all of the things in the world that have never happened, that has never happened the most. That is the most didn't happen shit of all time. What a bunch of baloney. Actual horseradish on this story. Just a blatant lie trying to get dudes to buy into this fantasy that he's selling, to try and go to his website and give him money for the worst advice you'll ever hear. So, if you do go to his website and check out, like, why you should buy it, there's a nugget of wisdom in there that I can't help but share. But according to him and nobody else, he basically can't leave the house without having thousands of sodden panties tossed at him from women that are vying for his cock. So if you go to why you should purchase the course and what you get, he says, proven results, with over 100,000 Tinder matches in 2 years, which is an outrageous number. He's fucking entire cities worth of women. Like, your girlfriend has probably been with this guy. In fact, ask your mom right now if she cheated on your father with this guy. I bet if you walked up to any woman on the street right now and said his name, they'd have a Winter Soldier moment going through it. Now, I'm not saying his name because I'm not trying to have people, like, harass him, but I'm fighting a really strong urge to not mention his name because it's so fucking silly. His name is Alpha plus his name. It's actually kind of adorable. He calls himself the Alpha. But anyway, as well as a little over 1,000 women in his dating lifestyle and multiple women currently with him. So he's not in a monogamous relationship. A guy like this with 100,000 Tinder matches, he has entire harems with him at all times, slobbering on his cock. His cock is never in his pants. It's always in someone else's mouth or pussy. The methods are time-tested and proven not just by him, but also by his clients across multiple types of men. These methods just work. Don't settle for mediocrity in your dating life. Embrace the alpha mindset and unleash your true potential to attract the partners you desire. Cracking the alpha dating mind will equip you with skills, mindset, and charisma to become a dominant force in the dating world. Gain the confidence, magnetism, and success you deserve in every romantic pursuit. Invest in yourself. Unleash your alpha potential today. I mean, my credit card's already flying out of my wallet right now. I need to unlock my alpha potential.
Ask a girl, can I get your number? She said, no, I just got out of a relationship and I don't know if I'm ready to date or whatever. And I handed her my phone and said, go ahead, type it in. It'll be fine.
Another story more fake than the Tooth Fairy here, but the way that he tells this story is haunting. I'm getting chills listening to it, like I feel threatened.
We can get Chardonnay, we can talk like girlfriends and talk about your old relationship with this guy. We're not going to do that, but it's going to be okay. Another example. Once again, not forcing it, not being super aggressive. She can say no again, which at that point I would have disengaged. But guess what she didn't do? Didn't say no. And that was the first time it happened. And then I did it again and again and again and again and again. And most of them ended up coming over my house, ended up sleeping with me. You just gotta know how to do it correctly.
I can see how he had 100,000 Tinder matches and has multiple women that he's with at all times. He is a smooth operator here. I admit I was skeptical at first, but after hearing this expertise, it's clear. There's not going to be any vagina left in the world for the rest of us men, now that he's out there on the prowl. Lord help us all.
Here's something I need you to do. I need you to enter the female mind for a second.
Oh, okay, yes sir. Oh man, he's delivering an order. Alright, I'll try and jack into the female mind real quick. Oh god, it's so scary in here! Alpha, pull me out, I don't know what I'm doing, I need your guidance! I'm
a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Now, this will help you get more numbers, because you gotta fucking understand how their mind works and what they go through every day. Imagine if every fucking day of your life, you were approached for about 45 times, which is the number that I've come up with my extensive study.
Very scientific gathering methods, I'm sure. Yes, I've approximately calculated that every single woman is approached roughly 45.3, repeating of course, times per day. Now, since you're in the female mind, since I've instructed you to do so, you'll recognize the mental burden that this takes on the female mind, of which I, your dating coach Alpha, have mastered.
Things like, why don't you give me yours, is a fucking thing that's going to weed out 95% of the spineless males that aren't persistent, that aren't fucking clever, that aren't witty, that can't have fun with her.
Yeah, those beta cucks. Not like Alpha here, who's so clever and witty he came up with the absolutely nefarious, diabolical even, genius method of saying, hey, I'm the best. Whoa, man, he's good. To give him more credit, there was more to it. I'm the best, and you can only find out by coming over and being okay with my mastery of the ropes, the blade, and be kinky. Also, give me your number so we can talk about your ex-boyfriend. Really good stuff. Like, actually very good stuff. I see why it's so effective now that I'm in the female mind.
And there's a reason she does it. Without being extremely forceful, sidestep it. Like I just said in the last 2 videos. You're welcome.
Disregard everything the woman wants. You do what you want, and you don't accept rejection. This guy's good. I see it now.
Let's talk about my nails. I'm a professional dating coach and I teach guys how to understand the female mind. Here's the thing. If you think this thing you learned in high school or that is the best way to get a girl to, oh my God, to an O, Jesus Christ.
Not even God could have mercy on your soul if you had that belief. Alpha's about to tear that shit down and blast your ass with real knowledge on how to get a girl to an O. And you can tell he's reliable because he's wearing his sunglasses and his leather jacket with the collar popped. So you know he just finished a threesome with 2 supermodels right before hopping in this car right now. And he's taking time out of his busy day of fucking mashing pissers with the hottest women on the planet to try and teach us barbarians how we can be even an iota of the man that Alpha is.
I can drag my fingers down a girl's back and cause one. If you don't know what a TO is, I can't go into, you'll should know them. TO and AO, Skin-O, especially a mental O. If you've never had given a girl a mental O, gotta tell ya, you're a kiddie league. Stepping into the arena with the pros, and you have no idea what you're doing.
You disgusting coward, you're a 3rd-rate duelist with a 4th-rate deck. Yeah, you're in the junior leagues. You're not ready for the men's Thunderdome. If you don't know what a TO is, which he refuses to elaborate on and gets really hung up on, so it makes me wonder if he knows what it is. But if you don't know what that is, even if you're not familiar with this nomenclature, you're already fucked. If you've never given a girl a mental O, hoo-wee, you stink. brother. But yeah, so I was trying to like analyze these terms because I'd never heard them before. So putting together context clues, I think a TO is a titty orgasm. I think an AO is an anal orgasm. Fucking, I've never heard these before. TO, AO, Cheerio, which is a breakfast cereal. Like, I don't, who uses those terms?
Guy, sorry. Little tip. Put a glove on with a long nail and rake. Not hard. You're welcome.
Now, this is going to come as a shock to all of you watching this, and you're probably not going to believe me, but it's the truth. Somehow, people on TikTok were making fun of this guy, so he responded to the haters.
So, I'm going to try to gain composure in this one. I've filmed this video way too many fucking times.
No, you didn't. That's an absolute lie. You're trying to put on a strong face because you're the alpha, but it's pretty clear the comments and what people are saying got to you, got under your skin, and you're making this as a strong response to it where you're laughing in their face. But the laugh is so unbelievably forced and fake, it's very clear. This shit looks like some kind of high school drama club audition laugh.
But I kind of want to show you guys. I kind of want to show you the elite level of hate that I'm dealing with. Oh, dude, look. I am literally, that's fucking real fucking cry laughing. All right.
He just has a full-blown Joker meltdown. This app deserves a new class of dating coach, and I'm gonna give it to him. Yeah, that's kind of just the whole video response where he's like, I can't believe all this hate. You guys are giving me fame. You playing right into the palm of my hands type shit. But anyway, you get the idea. Just another dog shit dating coach scam looking to capitalize off of people's insecurity and desperation to try and find a partner. Just wanted to talk about it a little bit. That's it. See ya. Today I watched a video that was physically painful for me to sit through, which is pretty uncharacteristic because I'm not really the kind of guy to cringe at anything or find it hard to finish a video. I've never failed a try not to cringe challenge or anything like that. I'm the kind of guy that could watch 2 Girls, 1 Cup while eating chocolate ice cream and not feel a thing. But I saw a video today that was just hard for me to watch because it reminded me so much of me. A while ago I made this video telling an embarrassing story from my life where I hyped myself up in the mirror for days leading up to this climax where I would go to GameStop and tell the girl that worked there she was beautiful, and then I finally did it. I panicked and ran away from her, just sprinted out of there as if the building was on fire. It was basically a ding-dong ditch with a fucking creepy compliment attached to it. To this day, I'm still shocked she didn't report me to authorities, just call the police as I was running away. I wouldn't have been surprised to see a police sketch of my face posted on all the wanted posters or something looking for the creepy GameStop guy. But anyway, this is relevant because the video I want to share with you today, it's a video of a guy who did almost exactly what I did, but without running away. And my god, it's bad. It proved to me that I made the right call sprinting out of there that day, because it could have been much worse. It could have been as bad as what you're about to see here. It's very clear that under no circumstances does this ever really work, because real life is just not like anime.
What?
Are you in high school?
No.
Graduated?
Yeah.
So you're in college?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Kent.
The surroundings?
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes.
This guy's smooth, the small talk is going well, you can see that she's really engaged in the conversation and enjoying every second of it. This is, I think what the pickup artist community calls the Shogun method. It's like a forbidden jutsu because it's deemed too powerful. It makes women just want you all the time and you drown in sodden panties. So the Shogun method is just outlawed in most countries for being just too strong. But this guy, he's breaking all the rules. He's busting out the Shogun method right here, right now, and you can really see just how effective it is.
How old are you?
19. I think you got it. Yep.
What city is Kent in?
Kent.
I really do wonder how long he'd been here trying to flirt like this for, because she stopped and started the recording multiple times and he was still going. She also started this video like in the middle of a conversation that he was trying to start. So I have to imagine it'd been like 10 minutes of him just unsuccessfully fucking diarrheaing out bad small talk. Like, I don't know why he'd continue when it's very clear she's not interested. She's giving one-word answers. Yeah, no, Kent. And he's like, yes, fuck, nice, jackpot, bang.
There's a city called Kent and the college is called Kent. Is that like East Cleveland?
No, it's Kent, Ohio.
So it's not even part of Cleveland?
No.
It's part of Northeast Ohio?
I guess.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
My country.
My man's been stun-locked by Kent. He's on like a whole side quest with the Kent lore here, and it's not really doing him any favors. And then he gets a little quirky and takes money out of their tip jar, I guess. I don't really know what that is about, but, you know, all power to him. You know, if I can't get this girl's number, I might as well take the money from the tips over here, so that she'll remember me then as a bad boy.
321.
Should I pay with this? And oh shit, it's already in there. Is both these mine? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. You wanna know my pin?
I'm good.
Damn. Shucks, I can't believe that one didn't work. You know, they say chivalry's dead, but come on, this guy's doing his best, offering to give away his PIN number to her. I mean, that's sweet. There's no doubt in my mind this guy doesn't give a fuck about stickers. He came in here because he must have seen her when he was walking by. I think this is a hot topic, I'm not sure. And he's like, oh my god, I've got to go in and at least try. So he just sat there for a little bit. He's like, I can do this, I can fucking do this. He went in there, panicked, and grabbed a handful of fucking Adventure Time stickers or something. He's like, oh my god, shit, I have to commit to this. Maybe that's what ruined his chances. She thought less of him because he was buying stickers. He should have just done the Always Sunny in Philadelphia method. Should have just went in there and just, hey, where do you keep your Magnum condoms for my Magnum dong? Also, what's the deal with Kent? You know, he really likes Kent, I guess, because he's treated this lady like she's the goddamn tour guide for Kent. So, I mean, I feel like there might have been a better play if he had only just grabbed the better item. Because there's no doubt in my mind he is not here actually shopping for stickers. He just happened to pick those up because he needed some excuse to be at the cash register.
Do you want your receipt? Alright, you're all set.
Am I though?
Yep.
Are you sure about that? Do you have Instagram?
No.
You're too cool for Instagram?
I don't like social media.
Why not?
Perpetuate some bad vibes from people.
You're cute.
Thanks.
I didn't even know it was this possible to look so uninterested and uncomfortable in a social situation. She is like actually collapsing into herself from the fucking cringe of this guy right now. It's unbearable even from an outside perspective. I can only imagine how awful it must have been to like literally be there. I bet other shoppers in the store, if there are any, also haven't forgotten this day if they overheard this conversation or saw this from a distance, because my god. So this is when he finally drops the "you're cute" line, which in my case was beautiful. Mine was a little better, I'd say. And then he didn't run away. He sat there and just fucking waited for a long time. He should have just ran away, honestly. Like, he should have taken a page out of my playbook from my embarrassing fucking history of trying to talk to girls, because it would have saved him at least a little bit more embarrassment.
Hacky sack?
No.
You ever go to the beach?
Not really.
Or Lake Erie?
No.
On a boat?
It's not really a beach, is it? It's a lake.
You can start to feel the desperation setting in as he knows that he needs to get out of the store quickly before security gets called, so he just starts talking about items he sees around the store like a game of I Spy. Hacky sack. You like hacky sack? Fucking feet? Do you like feet? I'm wearing shoes. Do you like my shoes? You know, you can really see that he's trying his best, but knows that, you know, the clock's kind of running out here. It ends kind of in a bit of a cliffhanger because you can hear him sigh, so you know he's still there. And I have to imagine that he probably just walked away after this because there's no follow-up or anything. So hopefully that's like the happy ending here. She didn't have to continue being bothered. And hopefully he learns a valuable lesson. I know I did when I did something similar. So I can only pray that he also learned the same lesson. Just don't really bother people while they're trying to work. You're not the main character in the world, so stop acting like it. Anyway, that's really about it. See ya. If you've been on YouTube for a long time, this is a channel you've undoubtedly stumbled upon. It's called Expert Village. They used to pump out hundreds of videos per day giving tutorials on how to accomplish any task from the most trivial to the most godlike, you know, how to move 10 skyscrapers while jerking off, and then something easy, how to put a pool noodle in the pool. And it's all delivered from laughably unqualified people that deliver some of the worst advice on the internet. And I thought it'd be fun if we go back through this fossil of a channel and watch some of them. So we'll start with a good one here. How to Flirt with a Girl. Presented to you by Soul Patch and whatever high school student that is behind the Soul Patch.
Hi, this is Alex McRae. I'm a social dynamics instructor. And on behalf of expertvillage.com, today I'm talking about picking up women in bars and clubs.
No, this is not the intro to a porn video, so please, class, take out your pencil and paper because we're coming in hot, raw and no rubber, baby.
Flirting. What is it?
Ooh, I know. It's when I shake a girl's hand and then cry and run away.
The basics of flirting is to convey through certain ideas and emotions that you like someone else, and hopefully that the other person likes you back. Now, who are the best flirts in the world? They're actually little kids.
What the fuck? I mean, far be it from me to question the master love guru here, but Jesus fuck, weirdo. Expert Village, more like pedophile village.
Now, why is that? Well, for one thing, they have the best imaginations. If they're playing in the sandbox and they're talking about some fantastic place that they can go in the world, they're using their minds to put themselves in a place that's just the two of them in their own special world, using their imagination. Also, little kids are fearless. They realize at such a young age that they have nothing to lose. They're comfortable with themselves. They're willing to take things to the extreme and be comfortable using their own imagination.
Excuse me, Professor, am I supposed to be taking notes on all this shit? I don't see how learning about little kids flirting with each other or their imagination is helpful in any context. I'm half expecting Chris Hansen to bust through the fucking door with some theme music playing like a WWE entrance and arrest this man.
One of the keys to flirting is to actually let the other person know through your voice and through your smile that you are flirting. Because a lot of the things that adults say that are flirting can be taken the wrong way if you don't convey them with energy and fun. In other words, if I see a girl with blue eyes, I might say, wow, your eyes are like blueberries. Wait, can I actually, I'm kind of hungry. Can I have?
Ah! Oh, I feel violated. Yeah, you know, I don't see that play from the John Madden's playbook working out very well in the real world. That maneuver is just going to earn you a 911 call and a hard kick to the penis.
That's one thing that you could go into that is fun and will get a girl giggling within moments.
Or screaming and running the opposite direction as fast as she possibly fucking can.
But now notice what happens if I don't smile, and if I bring my energy level lower, and if my voice tone is flat. Hey, I really like your eyes. They're blue like blueberries. Can I touch them? Can I have them? I'm hungry. It's just strange.
Yeah, I agree. That one's absolutely just strange, unlike the other one.
So remember, to let people know that you're flirting, have a big smile, high energy, and make sure you're having a good time. If you're having a good time, it's likely that you'll put other people around you in a good mood. So how do you flirt? One way to do it is through role play.
Role play, you say? Alright, I can rally behind that. That's one I can get behind. I'll go ahead and practice. Hello, female I'm approaching with romantic intent. I'm the sheriff round these parts, and you're a naughty girl on the loose. That ass is too fine, it's illegal. You're going downtown with me, I'm afraid. And then I'd pull out my lasso, because I'd bring a prop. and then, you know, get her with the lasso, and I do lasso her successfully, and she can't escape, so then I just walk out of the bar with her. And if anyone tries to stop me, I will convince them I am indeed the sheriff and that she was doing some illegal shit. It's a bulletproof plan, really.
For example, I might imagine that me and the girl I just met are actually husband and wife, and we're negotiating a divorce. So I can say, babe, you know, I'm sorry I had to do this, sorry I had to break this to you here, but it's over, you know, 10 years, I had some good times, but, you know, you can keep custody of the kids, you can keep the house, I'll keep the dog, because, you know, Buddy, I trained Buddy myself, and, you know, he's a good dog, so bye now, have a good life. I'm sorry this whole divorce thing worked out this way.
That somehow seems worse than my sheriff role-playing idea. How in any way would that be enjoyable for her, or a fun scenario to run through? That's just confusing and frightening more than anything. And it's overly long too, so you're not making a fool out of yourself for a short period of time, and at that point you can't even sell it as a joke because it's gone on so long, so you have to commit to the whole song and dance, and you just look like a fucking idiot for a long time. And it's not even like an upbeat roleplay or something fun. It's about a fucking divorce and splitting custody. That's some dark shit, really. That traumatizes people. What was your other play here, huh? Oh, hey, I recognize you. Yeah, you're the mother of the daughter I ran over in my shepherd's tank at a school crosswalk because I was driving it while on Crocodile. Oh, it's amazing seeing you here. Wow. And
see, that's one thing that you can go into that's a little strange, fun, and it puts you in a situation that would take you years to get into in real life, and you've just met this girl. So remember, you can role play situations that are fun and unusual.
I love how he makes a point to say, oh, this is a situation that'll take years to get into. How goofy and wild is this? I just met this girl and I'm pretending that we've been married for 10 years. You can't do that. You can't do, we just fucking met. Oh my, it's a little wild, I know. It's a little out there, but can you believe, we just met and I'm saying we've known each other for this long. And a dog? Oh my fucking goodness. 10 years? I just met her.
Another way to do things is take things to the extreme. If I mention blueberry eyes, I might just say that off the cuff. But I'll take that to the extreme of, what if her eyes actually were blueberry? What if I was a chef? What if I wanted to make a blueberry cake? What if the blueberry cake won the World's Fair of being the best blueberry cake in the world, and it was all because of her eyes, but now she has a medical condition because she doesn't have any eyes anymore because of the blueberries. And
Alright, calm down, Jaden. How can blueberries be real if her eyes aren't? Fucking blueberry cake and shit. Now he's just telling you not even to make it a joke. Now he's just telling you to make it as creepy as possible. In the best case scenario where she giggles at your creepy advances with the blueberry eyes, to go even further on that, to put all of your eggs into that anal basket, that's asking for a disaster. That really is. You fucking kidding me? She obviously picked up on it being a joke earlier if she's still talking to your weird ass, and now you want to go ahead and make it seem like you're a genuine psychopath who thinks her eyes are blueberries and you want to rip them out and make a cake with it? Yikes.
you can see how all these things can just build and build and build into funny situations that are quirky because they start from something so simple. So remember, have fun, role play, and remember the kid in you who's the great flirt. Thanks for watching.
Alright, now back the fuck up, buddy. Hold the fucking phone. I don't go into no kids, and I don't let no kids go into me. I don't know what kind of Operation Expert Village is running over here, but there's something just not right with this shit. This is a weird guy right here saying some weird shit. So, in a nutshell, how to flirt with a girl? Don't do anything Expert Village tells you to. Godspeed. It's that magical time again where we explore some beautiful Expert Village videos to learn a thing or two on how to be better, more social people. Today's series is how to meet women in a grocery store. Let's go ahead and learn how it's done from the expert.
Hey everyone, my name's Alan, co-founder of AskRomeo, and on behalf of Expert Village...
I'm sorry, Alan, I didn't quite catch that. What are you co-founder of? Let's rewind that and put it on the Jumbotron.
My name's Alan, co-founder of AskRomeo. Co-founder of AskRomeo.
What the fuck is that, Alan? Is that even a real word? Asramidabom? Rhabdomyolysis? It sounds like a Banjo-Kazooie dialogue line with the just random grunting.
I'm here to show you how to meet a woman at a supermarket.
It may look like the introduction to a porno, but it's not.
All right, so you started off making jokes about the ice cream. Now, you ask yourself the question, how do I turn the topic away from the frozen foods? And this is important, because you don't want to be talking about the grocery store the entire time that you're in it.
Alan, I think you're a few steps ahead of me. I didn't make any jokes about the ice cream. I didn't know I was supposed to. You're gonna have to take this shit back a few steps for me. This is part of a series, but I couldn't find the episodes that led up to the ice cream joke portion. So unfortunately, we're just gonna come in raw and no rubber, diving right into Season 3 of Alan's tutorial here without the knowledge of Seasons 1 and 2. But we're gonna take it from here and see how we transition away from ice cream jokes.
You want to take your topic elsewhere. So, after joking about the ice cream and flirting and being playful, now I'm going to want to take the topic somewhere else. Similar to those inquisitive and fun questions that I was talking about, you want to try to bounce around and find something that she's going to bite.
Now, far be it from me to question the divine methods of the expert here, but he's quite literally blocking her cart. This is probably not going to go over well in the real world outside of this scientific trial Alan's conducting, because this is very rapey. She can't go by him or ignore him because he is preventing that by blocking her shopping cart. In the real world, she would likely call security or pepper spray him because this is very creepy.
You know, I know that ice cream is very fun and very interesting, but I'd really like to know, what do you like to do for fun?
I really like to play soccer.
Soccer, that's fantastic. And so now we've found a topic that both she likes and I like, and we can talk about together, and possibly we can even talk about us doing it together in the future. And that gives us something to transition away from the ice cream.
And that's a wrap, class. That's the end of Lesson 1 from the expert Alan here, but luckily it continues on so we can continue to learn more and become the expert pussy slayers at the supermarket.
So that was a perfect example of great eye contact.
In what universe is that a perfect example of great eye contact? You looked like a sexual predator scoping out skin that you like to wear. I don't understand how you could possibly think that was normal human eye contact. You looked like you were falling asleep. That was scary. That was uncomfortable for me to look at as a viewer watching a video. Can hardly even imagine what the actress felt like.
And that's how to make eye contact. So your smile needs to be natural, and there's a couple of ways you can do that. The first is by bringing something really happy to your mind. Think about something very pleasant, or playing music, or being on stage, or playing guitar, or an old memory with a best friend, skydiving, snorkeling off the coast of Aruba, whatever it is that makes you smile, bring that to mind and let the smile come onto your face. And that is how to smile.
Thank you, Alan, for the invaluable tutorial. I've never smiled in my life, but now, with your advice, I think I might actually be able to put a smile on my face. Thank you.
Talking to employees. When you're at a grocery store, you can talk to customers, but occasionally you'll notice that an employee will catch your eye. Employees are great people to talk to. A, because they have to be nice to you. They're paid to be nice to you.
Now, Alan, that's just incredibly sad right there. You're probably the type of guy to go to a strip club and then start breaking down to the strippers about the problems in your life.
You can start joking with any employee that you may come across. Ask for directions. Make a joke about what they're doing. Ask, why they're pricing it, or, whether they're sticking stickers on the wall. Whatever you do, you can talk to somebody anywhere, anytime. And employees are great people to talk to, just like regular customers.
Sweet Jesus, Alan, are those the kind of jokes you use in the real world? Hey, can I get some directions? My God. Or, why are you pricing things? Well, Alan, I'm not among the long laundry list of female employees at supermarkets that you've deeply disturbed with your jokes, but I'm going to venture a guess that the majority of the responses to why are you pricing things is because it's part of my job. It's not exactly a joke, Alan.
I love this cart that you have here. You've done absolute wonders with it.
No, I picked it out myself. Thank you.
I can tell.
Well, that's an interesting approach. I like your cart. It looks like you've put things that you want to eat in there.
All right, hold 1 second. So what you're seeing here is the aftermath of a great approach. There are a couple pieces that make up a good approach. The first is the body language. After you've made the eye contact, how are you standing? So it's important that you give her status, or you give her your attention by pointing your hips towards her.
Now he's just gone off the rails and he's teaching it like he's teaching middle schoolers how to shoot a free throw in basketball. That's some wild advice there. I'd also like to make note and point your attention to the actress. Her face basically just says, "Help me." That is the epitome of a please send help face. She is very uncomfortable.
So I'll shift like this, and I'll give her, direction with my body. Now I don't want to stand directly next to her, and I don't want to stare at her, and I don't want to give her 100%. So I'll turn off at an angle, but I'll give her the majority, right? So I'll give her that body language. So I'd come up to her and say, "Hey, how are you doing today?" I think that this would be absolutely perfect for your hair, and I saw you and I just had to tell you that you should get one of these.
Now that is the face of a sane man. It looks like a fucking Sum 41 album cover from the early 2000s. He looks like a mad scientist who just created a small nuclear device. Also, as a side note, it doesn't even look like that's a product made for hair. That looks like something maybe for eyelashes.
Think so? All right, what you definitely need is one of these scrunchies then. Pink? Pink's your color. Pink? It's a good color scrunchie for you. Here, I'll throw that in there, and you'll take this. It's good, right?
Oh, hey, excuse me, miss. You wanted the PlayStation 4, right? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and toss that bitch right in there. An Xbox One, too? Okay, don't worry about it. Just smack that shit off the shelf right into your cart. Hey, don't even thank me. It looks like you wanted it. I got you covered. My name's Alan. After you check out, I'll just swing by and pick it up from you. If you want to fuck later, that's fine, too, but I knew you wanted these things, and I got you covered. Nothing says romance like making a girl pay for shit that she clearly didn't want.
And that was playful, and it was fun, I was flirty. I might have even touched on the arm here, something innocuous or not very offensive. I don't want to make her uncomfortable, I don't want to offend her, but I want to let her know that I'm flirting with her.
Alan, I'll be honest with you, I think that ship has sailed on not making her uncomfortable.
So, when you're picking out donuts, which of the three do you like best? Because everyone has a favorite, My favorite is definitely the chocolate. I mean, you would like, are you just trying to be argumentative? I know, you really like the powdered sugar, and then I came up and you're like, damn it, he said I like powdered sugar. Now I can't. I gotta like plain cake donuts.
Well,
maybe a little bit.
Actually, I like the chocolate ones. Those are the ones.
But you can't take the one that I had, right? Because we obviously cannot like the same donut.
I love how offended Alan got when she didn't agree that chocolate was the best flavor. It seemed like he got genuinely upset there for a moment, then remembered that he's only acting and he's on camera. What the fuck did you say, you goddamn slut? You prefer the powdered donuts to the holy chocolate donuts? I will stone cold stun your vagina ass right here in the pastry aisle. I am Alan the Annihilator, bitch!
All right, so what you just saw was an example of conversations about grocery store related subjects. But the first area of topic, unless you're using that direct, no BS method, is talking about something innocent that's directly in front of you.
And that's the end of this tutorial series. I think now all of us have become the masters of being able to get women from supermarkets. And I think that's a very great lesson that he was able to teach us here. So thank you, Alan. And thank you, Ask Hobden, or whatever you fucking co-founded, because I still don't know what it is, Alan. But again, thank you. And thank you, Expert Village. See ya.